Welcome once again to this YouTube channel. Today we are gonna look at the filter function. Filter function is one of the most powerful functions that we have in Google Sheets. Instead of using a lookup, we can use the filter function that returns multiple values. And why would you want to use the filter function? Look at a scenario where you have a massive amount of data and you want to extract out particular items from that data. That is where the power of the filter function comes into play. So let's look at the syntax, then I'll show you how we use the filter function to extract one column, multiple columns, using multiple conditions, and also using one conditions. And in the end, I'll also show you how we can sort our results. So the syntax is, it takes a range. And what is this range? The range is all the items that you need to return ensure are included in this first argument. Then the next one is a condition, and the next one is also a condition. So for example, if I want to return all the 4 columns based on a given condition, maybe all I'm gonna do is select this entire range, go up to the end, place your comma there, and what is my condition? So the condition is what guides what is going to be filtered. So we are telling Google Sheets that go into this data set and filter out all months that relate to January. So I'll select the column for the month up to 41 right here, maybe A2 to 41. Do the same for this. And here we are saying filter only January. So in quotes, because January is a text, we type January like so, and we close our brackets. So when you do that, you're gonna see that only January is going to be selected here, and you can confirm that this is January. Then the mic is also January, and when you go down here, you'll also find Smith as January right there. So this is how we can filter and return all the 4 columns. So in the next example, I'm going to show you how we can return 2 columns. And in this case, we want to return the name of the agent and the amount, but based on the condition that the month is January. So what we do here, we come and say filter, and as I told you, whatever we want to return, we include in the range. So I'm going to put a curly braces there. Why am I putting a curly brace? Because I want to return the agent and the amount, and there is a space. There's another column between the agent and the amount. So I need to pick the agent column, which is this here. I put a comma, then I pick the column for the amount. I close my curly brace, then comma. Then I'm gonna tell Google Sheets that go into the column of the month and select only January. So that column of the month should equal to Jan, like so. Then I close my brackets, and there you go. So what happens is that here we return 2 columns. In the first case, we selected also January, but we returned 4 columns. So this is the way you can do that. Now, in the next example, we have looked at a scenario where we have one condition, but you can also go take it further and include other conditions as well. So to demonstrate that, I'm gonna take my header column there, Then I'm gonna say filter the function, and in this case, I'm going to return everything. So I return all my 4 columns, and my first condition is gonna be the column of the month should equal to maybe January, like so. Now I want to put another condition, and in the second condition, what I'm gonna say is that the amount should be greater than or equal to 1,000. So I'm gonna say the amount, I go to amount column, is greater than or equal to or greater than 1,000. Let's keep it at that. So I close my brackets. So you're gonna see that my 2 conditions have been met. The first condition is the month is January. You can see January right there. Then the next condition is the amount needs to be greater than 1,000, and you can see right there. So this is how you can do 2 conditions. You can also take it further and say, okay, I want maybe north. So in that case, I'll copy this here, type it there, then I add another condition. And in this condition, I'm saying select only north from the region column. So I'll select the region column here and say this one should equal to, because it is a text, I put it in quotes and I type north, and there you go. So we are gonna, here we have met 3 conditions. The first condition is the month is January. You can see January is selected. The second condition is the amount has to be greater than 1,000, and you can see all these 2 amounts are greater than 1,000. And our third condition is that the region should be north. So you can see only north is selected right there. So this is how you can use the filter function. And in my last example, our bonus, I'm gonna show you how we can filter the data and thereafter sort it as well. So we're gonna take the same route and say filter, and what do we want to return? We want to return this data here, comma, based on what condition? Maybe I'm gonna go with the region, and I'm going to say, get me only items in West. I close my brackets of the filter function. I've misspelled West, it's a T, and when I do that, you can see only West is returned. So in addition to this, I want also to filter, to sort by this first column. So what I have to do, I have to enclose this into the sort function. I surround it with sort, and then you're gonna see that it is sorted accordingly. So you can also explore other sort methods using the sort function. You see here we have, it takes the range sort column. If it is in column 1, you put 1, and then you put whether it is ascending. These first 3 are mandatory. So we can also sort maybe by amount. So sort column, we're going to sort by amount. Amount is in column 3, 1, 2, 3. You can say 3. Then we say true. Then when you do that, it says ascending order. So the lowest is up and it goes on increasing as so. If you want the reverse, you can say sort by false, and the higher figure will be on top and the other lower figure will be down. So this is the basics on how, to give you an understanding of what the filter function is, why we use it, and how we use it filter multiple conditions or a single condition, or we want to return multiple rows or single rows, sorting your data, all that we have covered in this video. I hope this has been helpful, and if so, please subscribe and see you in the next video.